Hello, 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 hello. Let me just turn down my volume a bit here. How is everybody? Just waiting for it to catch up so that I know I am live. Aha, he's live. Good evening, how are you folks? Okay, so let me just explain this to you. Hi Sarah, Brendan, JP is in the house, Dougie, hi folks. So I have JP here, hopefully I can do this, and there's JP. It's a bit delayed, but he's there. So hello JP, I don't know if you can hear me. Is my microphone working? I wonder. Ooh, maybe not. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, that's better. Okie dokie folks. How are we? How are we? Is everybody okay? Can you hear me? Right, I got JP cam here. Hello, 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 JP. Maybe not.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello.
Yes, okay, JP, turn that off, it's rubbish. Can you hear me? Right, I've got JP cam here. Okie dokie, I'm just telling JP to turn that off. Right, and now I'm going to turn off YouTube. And now my stream should work without stuttering and spluttering. Okay. Right, I'm going to go over here. Hello, 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 folks. How are ya? How's things? Right, so what's happening? Absolutely no idea, Paul. No, I do have an idea. It's going to be a little bit different tonight, folks, as usual. And I'll explain why in just a second. Good man, JP. We're still trying to get cameras and things. I'm trying to get JP so that he can shout to me what's happening on the feed and stuff like that. But forget it. I'm not going to bother with it. Okay, so how is everybody? Is everybody well? What you doing? A segmented unicorn. Brendan, you know me, I will try everything. I will try anything once. No, I tell you what it is. Today I've been kind of flat out doing stuff, getting kids ready for school and all that stuff. And we had grandbaby over. We were looking after Princess Leia last night because the big McGregor Mayweather fight was on last night, and all my kids, grown up and young, all went out to the local pub and watched it live, and left myself and my wife back here looking after little baby, which we don't mind. We love little Leah. So yeah, so it was a bit miggity. So I came out here quickly to start a project that I've been wanting to try. I've had all the parts and stuff for a long time, and I wanted to give it a try, and it's kind of started coming out okay, and I thought I'd continue with it. Probably not much turning this evening, but we'll do some other stuff here. I'll explain what it is now. Right. Anything. Yeah, oh, I try anything, JP, you know me. Yeah, what I found out, ping, had a big brainstorm. It's pretty much the same as Carl has the problem with Twitch. I can't have YouTube open and my streaming software open at the same time. Carl has that problem too with his Twitch. I have to shut down YouTube, and as soon as I shut down YouTube, everything goes brilliantly, and I get a really good stream. Hopefully it's good for you, which is good having the chat up here on my software. I can read everything that's happening. It's a little bit delayed, but hey, you can get used to that, and I can get used to it, and if it means we can have a good stream, that's good. Which also means that could have been what my problem was with Twitch. So I could maybe try Twitch another go and see if I turn Twitch off and just have my software open, see how we go with that. Now the only trouble is I'm not sure if I can get the Twitch chat up. Right. Hi Mike, hi Paul, Brendan, Alan, everybody that's there. You're all very welcome. On to what I am working on at the moment. So I picked up these really cheap glasses. They're kind of, we call them wow shops over here. They'll be your Deals, Tiger, Mr. Price, Pound Shops, whatever it is. Two computers. I wish I could afford two computers. So yeah, what these are is they're glasses with just clip-on handles. See that? They're rubbish. I can maybe use them for something else. I won't throw them away, but the glasses are kind of cool. And when I picked them up, I was thinking up the other way they'd be cool, which is what I've done here on this project. A couple of weeks ago, well, no, it's not a couple of weeks ago, a few months ago. Oh cool, JP, yeah, okay, well I'm going to maybe go back on Twitch. Yeah, so I ordered this a few months ago, and it's you've all probably seen it all before, but basically what this stuff is, it's a fibre optic kit. So you get your fibre optics. That's what these are. They're just tiny coloured tubes. You get your battery connectors, wires, and you get these little LED lights. There you go. Ooh, they're like a LED light, and you get switches too. And it's all a kit, it's very easy to put together, and I just haven't had a chance to experiment with it. But I started today, and I'll show you what I've started doing. I'll explain what this is. I have videoed this, so this will probably be a video. I made this kind of box type gadget here. Just like that. There's a hole right through the middle. It's a funnel that I made on purpose this time, and that's the base, and that just pushes on there. It's loose, but again, this was an experiment piece. And yeah, so that's that, and the glass sits on top of it like so. So it looks like this. Mike, thank you very, very much. That's very kind of you. Whoa, Sarah, thank you very much. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Hi, Sean. How are you? I'm just going to add the total. So that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thanks, guys. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. That's brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, so where was I? So I've made this. I've got the pieces that I've already started playing with in this little box here. So I've got my little light here, and I turned this little tube, which is like an adapter piece, but also it fancies up the light. And what's going to happen is this light is going to slide through here like so. If I can get it to do it, yeah. And it pushes down inside this wooden sleeve. So now I have a light but with a wooden sleeve, right? So it looks better than the black plastic. And then this is the next stage that I've just got to. This will then slide through my hole that I have already drilled here, and it will stick up proud here. Okay, so that's the piece that the glass sits on. Are you kind of going? Do you stand under me of where this is headed? And then I'm going to have my fibre optics all kind of different lengths and sticking up, and then the glass will go down and push some of them down so they curve back over. And then when you switch it on, it should be kind of a glass domed fibre optic display for the side, like a bedside fibre optic display. And that is kind of the practice for what I am going to do with this. Do you remember this that I made? Yeah, so this is, I'm going to make something similar to this. So obviously it'll be bigger than this one. That will then go on it, and then I will light up the inside of this. Oh, Alan, thank you very, very much. Thanks, Alan. That's really kind of you. Thank you. I don't know why my do flopper ding dong isn't ding dong doing. One second now. There we go. Right, okay, it's because my camera was in front of it. Thank you, Alan. Let me just add that on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks, guys. Okay, so people donate through the super chat, or there's a link. I'm not sure if I put it on the link today. I might have forgotten. Damn it. But you can go to other videos and find it in the description of my other live videos. And it's basically any small amount of money that people donate helps me to keep my live shows going and keep my channel going and stuff like that. Buying things like this, you know, little project stuff that I can share with you, because I do all this off my own back, and it's, you know, but any small amount helps. And then there's a target up the top. You can see up there. Giveaway counter total is 73. Target is 100. Every time I reach a target total of 50, I reached 50 on Wednesday, so now it's gone up to 100. When I reach 100, then I do a giveaway of either something I made or something I just pick out randomly, and I'll send it to the person that that won it. JP won the last one, which was this. I was actually putting another coat on it today. I've got to send this off to Eloy because JP said that I can donate that to Eloy. Eloy. And I've got to finish that off now and send that to Eloy, and JP donated that. So yeah, so I do a random draw of everybody that's down there running along the bottom, and I update that each show. So the people that have donated tonight will be listed on there for the next show. So that's that. Okay, so yeah, so that's where we are with the project. Super chat, yeah. So I'm going to stick this into here now. That's my next task. My next task. And that is just a matter of putting just a small bit of glue around here because it's quite tight in the... My glue has blocked up. Yeah, I've told him. Actually, I told him in a live chat, and I'm not sure if he saw it. JP, send him a reminder that I'm on, because it'd be cool to have him jump on, and you can tell him then, maybe. Yeah, have him jump on. Ting. I think the show on Wednesday, folks, I'm going to get Rob Summerlin to join me, hopefully. Oh yeah, sorry, David did win the last one. Sorry, JP won the one before that. David Dooley won the last one. I let him know, and he's been kind enough to donate it to the Makers Make It Matter for the next campaign. But I want to talk to him about that anyway, and discuss that. So everybody's fantastic at... I can't get this bloody thing, stupid glue, bloody flipping ding dongs. There we go. I had a blockage. Right, now glue. Just put it around the seam there. Like I say, it's quite tight, so it should pop in there nicely. Yeah, so hopefully this fibre, I haven't actually lit it up. I started cutting the pieces and everything there earlier. So hopefully we can start putting it all together, and we'll turn the lights off and see does it work. It shouldn't take long to put this... Sean, thank you very much. Thank you, Sean. You rock. Thank you. That is so kind of you. That all helps massively for the show costs. Now there you go, that's stuck in there nice and tight, and we can move on to the other. Let me just add the 2 onto the target so I don't forget. 1, 2. That only went 1. Why didn't it go 2? 2. There we go. Hi Jim. Hi Steve, how are you? So, right. Let me get my I got a soldering iron here that I was meant to plug in earlier and I didn't, but it doesn't take long to warm up. How's the that's nice of him. I'd like to make something for it as well. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you, Sarah. Right, let me plug in my do flipper ding dong. Turn that up. Isn't that fancy? Wow. The only one. Right. So yeah, all this comprises of is we have our battery. We have hi Dom. How are you? You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you have your battery terminal or connector, a battery. You have a little switch. Very simple. And then, like I said, you have your light. And for those of you that have just joined us, I'm trying to make like a fibre optic display piece. I turned this today, just very quickly before I came on live. There's nothing to it. I think it took probably about half an hour to turn it. And then there's a bottom. It's all hollowed out at the bottom to accommodate all the electrics and stuff. And then the lid goes on, it sits, and then I have these glasses that cost, I think they cost about €1.99 for 4 of these, and they're just cheap crappy ones. But I turn that so that sits in there nicely, and then hopefully there'll be like a fibre optic display if it works inside, and we'll turn the lights off and we'll try it a bit later on. It could be an epic fail for all I know, but then it wouldn't be my first, would it? Eloy Eloy's in the house. How are you, Eloy? I'll never get that name right, dude. It's just, it's probably not that hard. Okay, so why is that not? What? Eloy Music. Eloy is the chap that kindly donated most of the music that you hear, including this one. Okay, so my first no, don't melt that. My first job is I need to put some solder onto these wires. If I get this done, folks, I'll do some turning. I'm sorry, Eloy, I just can't get your name right, man. Eloy, Mr. Jamie Page has Escajado. Escajado. So it's a silent G. That's what's throwing me off. Escajado. Thank you, Steve. So yeah, I don't know if JP's given you the news. I'll let JP give you the news in a second, Eloy. I'm not sure if he's told you, and then I'll show you. Right, let me just put some solder onto these wires here. Meow, meow, meow. That's better. I thought I was doing it wrong there for a second. Awesome! Right, now yes, I need to connect my switch. So you have two neutrals going to your switch. You connect both your neutrals to your switch. Or you could put both your lives, but I do neutrals. Guys, you're all awesome for joining me, thank you. I don't know if you can see the shite hawking that I'm doing here. I'm not an electronics whiz, as you will find out, but I get by. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. My friends. I'm not sure if I want my battery terminals to be that long. I think I'm going to cut them down because it's all got to fit inside here. But then again, you need to be able to change your battery handy enough, so maybe it should all curl up in there nicely, I'd say. You like my solder gun? Yeah, where are you, Sarah? You're in the UK. Aldi. It's an Aldi special. I get most of my cheap tools from Aldi, which would be the equivalent to a box store, I suppose, in the States. It's a Parkside, and it's a self-feed gun, which is very handy. Down, 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 down. What time is it over my way? At the moment, Eloy, it is 11:30 of the PM. So it's still only early. I might go on Twitch later on, you know, to give it a go, to give it a try. Right, so we have one neutral attached to the switch. I'm going to attach my second neutral to the switch, to the other side of the switch. And like I say, it doesn't matter, you can connect through your lives as well. It's just, all it is, it's not rocket science. A switch is just a bridge, as my dad used to explain. My dad was an electrical whiz. I didn't pick up on that at all. I am not an electrical whiz by any means. I can fix the odd toy every now and then, but boom, just like that. We've actually had, is that nice weather in the UK today? A new box. Oh, hi Tracy. Tracy, have you just joined us? I'm not sure if you were here earlier. I'm making hopefully a fibre optic display if it works. And then all you do is you join up your two lives like so. Meow 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 meow. Do you know what I didn't do? Have a guess what I didn't do, people, before I went live. Go on, guess. I still have to send you your Spider-Man, but I want to add a little something extra. Can I have a little more time? Eloy, you take as much time as you want, brother. Ain't no rush for nothing. You get nowhere in this world by rushing. Nowhere in this world by rushing. Okay, right, so that's connected. Really I should put a bit of tape on there, but I don't know if I've got any. I'm not sure if I've got any electrical tape. Electrical tape. Electrical tape. Oh, do you know what I have got? I've got a glue gun, and I'm probably going to need that in a little bit, so I'm going to plug him in and get him warm. I finished with my soldering iron, so I can unplug him. Thank you, soldering iron, very kind of you. That was awesome! Swap you with glue gun, and I will put soldering iron down on the concrete floor to cool down. Yes, exactly. I forgot to make tea or coffee. I think I'm in a coffee mood. So that's alright. I'll go and make coffee in a bit. Will not panic. So let me just plug in my battery and see if this little gizmo works. This light works. Boom! Temple, boom! Temple, boom! Temple, temple, boom! Yeah, 2056 is perfect, Eli, because that's when you will get your gift from me. Is JP still alive? Using a battery should have made the box to accommodate the battery. I have. That's why it's hollow. Paul, that's what the bottom's hollow. This is just a lamp, like an effect lamp at the side, and it was just an experiment to see would the fibre optics work. If they work, then I will go on to do a more elaborate piece. Yeah, that's, yes. Message someone inside to make my coffee. No, that's not fair. They're all doing their own thing, Paul. Ain't no time for that. Yeah, when I make another one, Paul, I will make it that the little switch is fixed in the bottom of the, you know, into the base and all that kind of thing. But like I say, this is just a practice piece. Do you know what I'm saying? I just want to see, does it work? Okay, so we've got hot glue there, so I'm going to use that for my electrical tape. Do 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 do. Oh, it's not hot enough. Stupido. Stupid. Ah! Yes, it is hot enough. JP's here. JP, tell Eloy the news so I can show him. Would clear curly turning CD turn-ins. Might do. Esme, hi, how are you? Good idea, Voodoo. Good idea. There you go, that's made that safe. And I do it on the switch as well, just to make it so that it's not shorting out. There we go. Lovely jubbly. JP, calm down, it's okay. It's all under control. Ah, I just stuck that to my bloody hand. That didn't go off as quick as I thought it would. Yeah, JP, it's fine. Paul's only on 2 strikes. He hasn't hit the 3rd one yet. I'll let you know. We're on a 3-strike rule here, strategy. Okay, right. So battery will sit in just there. Switch will go just, do you know what? I could even hot glue the switch in place, I'd say. Yes, that's what I was going to do. Hot glue the switch just down there. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. That's what I'll do. Put a little bit of hot glue there and whack the switch just there. I didn't put enough glue on that because it's run out. Stupid. Oh, he knows. He knows. He knows. Cool. I'll show him then. Eli, do you want to see your gift from JP? Better late than never. Hi, Alan. As I said last week, ain't no late to Steve's shows. It's pop in whenever you want. I don't hold anybody... Wait, that works. That's in place. I won't obviously stick the battery in place because that would just be stupid when you come to change it. Let's curl these wires up. I didn't really want to cut the wires in case I take it back out and use it for another one. Do you know what I'm saying? That should curl up there. Just like that, and then that should go on there like that. Temple, boom! There you go. Right, and like I say, this is just an experiment. Right, blah, blah. I'm going to need the glue gun in just a second, so I will put that down here as well. Stupid. Why do glue guns leak all the time? Even though when you release them, they just spew their puke everywhere. Stupid guns. Ah! And it's hot. Right. Why yes, you want to see your twisted magic wand. Woohoo! It's a Temple Boom wand. There you go. Maybe if I put it under this one. There you go. A twisted magic wand, Eloy. But I've only put a little bit of oil into it at the moment. Like the box, this one might take a couple of weeks to get to you because I'm going to put some pyro on this, especially for you. I'm going to put some Eloy cool pyro onto it. Watch this space. and I was thinking I might make a box for it too. Boom! Right, okay, so next, you probably can't see them. I'll put some white paper down, whitish anyway. So I've already cut some pieces of what are they? Oh geez, the brain's not working. Fibre optic tubes. Yeah, I have pulled the glue stick back, but it's not stopped it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's on the concrete floor now anyway. I've cut these to different lengths. Now, what you do have to know is, with these fibre optics, is these are coloured, okay? These fibre optics will work. So this one's blue. It will show blue when the light goes through it. But if you cut it, only these ends will be blue. And then if you cut the ends off, only those two ends will be blue and the middle will only show white because they're coloured at the end. And that's it. So that's how that works. Mr. Esk Ahado thank you very much. You rock. Thank you. I've got to add that to the total. 1, 2. Thank you, Eloy. Much appreciated. So yeah, I'm just going to start bunching these in, and I've got them all different lengths. I have got to cut some longer ones. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that camera down too, and then you can yeah, JP, you're a moderator on this program. Do not offend any of my viewers. Do not make me whoop your ass. So I'm just going to randomly drop these in, and I'm not sure if you guys know how fibre optics work, but I'll explain anyway. Whee! That one just shot. I'll explain to you anyway, even if you don't want to know. They're basically tiny little tubes, and the way fibre optics work are like this. I'll draw it for you. I'm gonna give you a proper lesson and everything. So you have your tube like this. This is your tube, which is what one of these are. They're just a tiny little tube, and you shine your Tracy, thank you very much. You're awesome. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, add more. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you. Humbling. Can you moderate the moderator? So the way fibre optics work is you shine your light source, which I'll draw a little torch here. Okay, your light source shines down the end of the tube, and it bounces like this, bounce, bounce, bounce all the way down the tube. It doesn't shine straight through. The way fibre optics work is it bounces off the side like this, bounce, 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 and then out. And then this is where you see the light come out of. And if the end and the side is coloured, then obviously the light inside is going to colour it. But when you cut the centre out, the ends of this piece you take out isn't coloured. So it will just shine white. But that's okay. I don't mind white. It's cool. I took over Steve's stream from another country, remember? I do what I want, lol. Only if I let you, JP. Only if I let you. I know people. I could get you sorted. So, yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just dropping these in randomly. And I want to try and get kind of a cool effect. And I want to put longer ones in as well. That they drop down, kind of the best way to describe it is like a weeping willow. Do you know that they bounce off the top of the glass and then come back down again? So we'll see, can we do that? I'm not even sure if this is going to work, to be honest. Yeah, JP is in the spotlight. It is JP's session on the Makers International podcast next week. So make sure not to watch that one. It's going to be the end of the show, I'm afraid. It's just going to destroy it. Ba, ba, da, ba, da. And the idea is that you get these pushed into your light source as tight as you can, so there's no light escaping from the outside of it. Do you know what I'm saying? You know bigger people. There might be bigger, JP. I know scary people. Scary, scary people. It's not the size, JP. It's how you use your people. JP, you missed the poetry reading in the last show, I think. I did a poetry reading. I read one of my poems. I shall do that again this week. Right, so that's kind of all the short ones. I want to get some of these long ones over this side, like this. Right, now I'm going to cut some long ones. So what I want to happen is, I want them to, if that's the glass, and this is the, if that's the glass, I want them to come up and bend back down like this. And maybe kind of curl around and inside. I want to fill the glass up as much as I can. Well, you shouldn't miss a show, really, considering you're one of the bloody hosts. What do you like, JP? Right, so I think about that long. One, and I'm not worried about them being coloured or white at this stage. Like I say, this is an experiment. I'm eager to see, will it work. I've actually not tried any of these fibre optics at all. They might not even work. It could have been a complete total waste of money. They weren't expensive, by the way. I think they were like £5 for the kit I have here, and you get 3 lights. You get enough to do 3 fibre optic displays or crafts. Tracy's laying down the law. Tracy's laying down the... Yeah, so Wednesday's show, the late show on Wednesday, not the early show. I'm back to work on Tuesday. But Wednesday's late show, which will be kind of this time, I think we'll do a different format one, and it'll be like a hangout show, and we'll get Rob and JP on the panel, and we'll have an old chat, and we'll maybe get a couple of other people to join if they want to join, and we'll have a bit of a Q&A and a get to know Steve, Rob and JP session. What do you think to that? Tracy is awesome. Okay, right, I think that's all I can fit in there. It's all I can fit in there. So now I'm going to put these up straight, like so, and then push the glass down and give it a spin, and hopefully they'll kind of drop down, and maybe not. No, they're not doing what I want them to do. I'll push some of these over this side. That's what I'll do. Because these are they're actually made of glass or some kind of fibre of some sort, so they are quite brittle. You can, if you bend them too much, they can snap. So that's good. That's what I want. Go on, back up. Back up. Back it up, back it in. Maybe they're too long. Oh, no, hold on with it. I think I need coffee, 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 coffee. Right, come on. It's like bloody War of the Worlds in there. The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, they say. Boo boo, boo boo. That's better. That's what I want. Right, they're going to push the glass up a little bit. So maybe a little dab of hot glue just for now, that I can pull it off again in a second. If I can get the up. Doesn't come out when you want it to. Jesus. Yeah, they are kind of fiberglass, fine glass tubes is right. This is I believe this is the Skull Challenge tune, isn't it, Eloy? Bow, 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 bow. Right, let's turn this on. Well, it's kind of working. I think they need cutting. Let me turn the lights off and we'll have a look. Let's get romantic and turn the lights down. Nobody get any funny business. I'll turn those lights down. Well, not down. I'm going to turn them off. That one there. And that one there. And that one there. It's very dark, I know. Hold on, folks. It's just, I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. Turn it sideways. See it sideways? I've got to mess about with them inside, but I think they have potential, folks. I think they have potential. I think they're going to work. I think I'm going to chop them off again in a second. I'm going to take the glass off again and oh, hello. Yeah, I'm going to take the glass off and maybe cut them down. Them being long doesn't really work. I think them being shorter will be better. So let's pick that glue off again there. That's a good thing about hot glue. It's who's scarred? Who's oh, scared? Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I thought you'd had an accident, Brendan. Don't be scared. We're all friends. Now, that's off again. Pick that off of the glass. Good. That's what I like about hot glue. It just right. I think I'm going to cut these all short. I think they'll look better short. Where's me skizzers? Skizzers, skizzers. I got my skizzers, and let's cut them all so they're just long enough to go in the glass. So about there. Give it a haircut. Do 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 do. I wonder, do you know what I could do? I could push something down there to spread them out a bit, maybe. What can I push down there to? Piece of wire. Piece of wire. Where's me? I have a coat hanger here. Thinking on the fly. Lights are on again. Were you all worried, were you? Have to be worried. It's me. That will work, I think. If I cut that piece of wire and just drop it down inside there. Thinking on the fly. Oh right, that didn't work. Damn it. Stupido. Stupid. You're so stupid, Steve. That did. Heading off to work on clear coating. Catch you later, folks. See you, Eloy. Thank you for dropping in, and thank you for your very kind donation. You're awesome. I'll get that. I'll get that wand out to you in the next 2 or 3 years. No, not going to bother with that. I think that is just. I wonder, can we bend these? I wonder if I warm them up, will they... Do you think warming them up would be a bad idea, folks? I'm trying to bend them, Tracy. I don't think I can fit any more in. But Just wondering if I can bend them. Ah, look, this is maybe I can bend them. Let's use a piece of this and see how far we can bend it before it breaks. You can actually bend it, but will the light get through? That's, you see? Music stopped. Has everybody sat down? Did everybody get a chair? Who's left without a chair? You're out. Last time the music went off, I read a poem. Right. Are they still too long, I wonder? I like the effect. I'm wondering, do you know what I'm wondering? Maybe it needs 2 lights in each. Let's try this. Oh, that'd be cool. Maybe that would be better. Here's an experiment, folks. Okay, trim a bit more. Trim a bit more. It's alright, I've got loads of them. Now we're getting there. That's cool. That is cool. Good night, Brendan. Thank you very much for joining. Have a good day tomorrow. I am going to put that in there and then cut that one short like that. Right, let's try that with the light off. Baby, turn down the lights. Lights going off again, folks. Bow, bow, bow. Ah, that's better. That's pretty. Oh, try not to drop it. See that? It kind of branches out. Camera's not really picking it up great, but it's kind of cool though. Where's that camera? Oh yeah. See that? Don't know if it's going to focus on it because of the dark. See that? I think it's cool. I think it's a winner. I think it needs some I think it needs some experimenting, but I think it is a winner. I think it's gonna work. Definitely. Now, the other thing I can do is with this pierced one is I could actually put the fibre optics out through the side of the tube, through these, which I think will be awesome looking. If I have the fibre optics sticking out all different lengths, all out past this tube, and then put that on there, if you get what I mean. Have them sticking out. I think that would look cool too. Do you know? So yeah, we're going to put that to the side, and I'm going to put the music back on because it feels like everyone left. It feels like everyone left me. Where did everyone go? Yeah, I like it too. I think it's alright, Sarah. Right, I'm going to turn it off so I don't waste my battery. And I'll leave it over there. That will probably get confiscated by one of my kids. Right, what should we do? How long have I been on? Like an hour. An hour. Right, well, do you know what? Seeing as though we're in the glass mode, let's etch a glass. Someone choose a picture for me to etch onto one of these glasses. Shall I do a wine glass? I don't know if you've ever seen glasses being etched. Would you like me to do a wine glass or one of these tumblers? Go, choose, choose, while I get the tools of the trade out. Don't be looking at my belly. Tools of the trade are coming out. Don't fall on my head. Break out the scroll saw. Yeah, I really must bring that. Yeah, I don't know where the flipping heck I'm going to put it, to be honest with you. Flipping flip. Flipping flippity flip flips. Down, 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 down. JP, you don't have a logo. You told me you're changing your logo, and I am not. I repeat, I am not. Doing a logo that you're not going to keep. Logo on the wine glass. Down, 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 down. What bits do I need? I need a thin. Right, so these are just diamond tips that you can get. Again, you can get them from any cheap DIY outlet. Buy them for packs for about, I think they're about foot. The stupid box is trying to fall on my head and kill me. Stop it! Stop it! Yeah, about €4, and they last for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. They last for quite a while, you know. Right, there's a big ball. I use that for shading. I use that for fine. there we go, there's a tiny little ball, use that one for drawing as well, and then I need a medium size one, and I need a, there we go, that one there, that's what I need. Right, and then I need a spanner, that's all I need. That's all I need. All I need is love. Ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, we discussed that, JP. We've got to come up with a new logo, haven't we? We're supposed to do that on the show as well. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Yeah, JP's changing it. He doesn't. I don't think he likes his logo. I think he wants a more fancier one. A pug? A flipping pug. I've got to do something on a glass that's that might sell on my Etsy store, which I'm currently trying to sort out. Do you know what? I've got a couple of books up here. It might be easier than drawing one out. There might be something in here that we could put onto a glass just for speed. Let me see. What do I have here? Ew, no. Ugh. God. Ugh. No. No. Fish? I don't want to put fish. Fish. Fish, fish, fish. Oh God, that would make you sick. What the hell's this book? Who got me that book? That's rubbish. Oh yeah, I like this. Ooh. Oh yeah, these are the birds that I've been putting on my boxes. Koi carp. That's funky. 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 Nobody's logo is boring. Oh look, I was looking for some coloured paper the other day. There's some. I found it. Alright, well, they're rubbish. That was a stupid idea. Oh, it take me all bloody day to find a bloody flipping bloody picture. Right, I'm going to have to ad-lib and draw one. Draw something. Draw something. Draw something. I'll get something on my phone and I'll draw it out quick and then I'll put it onto the glass. That's what I will do. Dagnabbit. Put them in there. Get my phone. Well, personally, I think your logo should have a page in it of some kind, like a scroll or a scroll. Oh my God, JP, scroll sawing and a scroll. So you're a scroll sawer, so do a scroll, which is a page. Oh, that is deep, man. That is deep. Right, give me a theme to type into Google Images. Go. Give me a theme. I'm going to pick the fourth one. Go. The fourth one is the one I'm going to do. Go. 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 Well, go then. Jamie, I like yours just the way it is. I've got a draw everyone sticker. I've done Rob's. I don't know which one to do next. It's too plain. Well, that's debatable, JP. Eeyore. Eeyore, that's not right. Eeyore. We've got Eeyore. A lathe. Frog. Lovebirds. Tadpole. Tadpole. What the hell is on your mind, Paul? I think you need to, yeah. Right, the fourth one was lovebirds, I think. Right, let's go with lovebirds. That would be a good theme for a wine glass. Lovebirds. I've got to turn off my Wi-Fi because it's not switched on. Lovebirds, go. Yes, JP. Indeed. Lovebirds. Oh, they're like little parrots, are they? Aww. Aww. Let's go with a clip art. We'll go with a basic one which will look good on glasses. Right, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Right. I'm going to draw it out quick. So what is everybody making in their shop right now? I just saw your... What did I just see you just do? Oh, your pyro box, Paul. It was very nice. Saw JP's hook. That was cool too. That needs to be thinner, 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 thinner than thin, thinity thin, thin, thin. Where's my rubber gone? You should never be without a rubber. Oh, there we go. That's what my daddy used to say. Yeah, true that, JP, because you are an accomplished turner too. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose it's all about how you market yourself, do you know? I kind of market myself as a wood turner, but I do a lot more than wood turning, obviously. But it's just that just seems to be the niche that is hip right now. I don't know. I like this. This is just like a black and white image, so it'll be easy to draw out. Obviously you have to bear in mind the size of your glass. You got a new table saw. Yeah, Carl is an amazing flat worker. Oh, I don't know what that was. Was that, why is that not showing up? I'm getting notifications, but it's not showing up on my feed for some reason. Yeah, Carl is an amazing flat worker. Some of the stuff he's made is awesome. No more than Robin, his wife. She is an amazing artist. I am fully convinced that Robin should start up her own YouTube channel. Really am. I think that her channel would do very well. Now when you're taking an image like this off of Google, it's or even, you know, don't just print something off. It's always good to maybe draw it out yourself if you can and put a couple of little changes into it, and then it comes your piece inspired by. Do you know? Your piece inspired by. Now this I'm just using as a rough template. I will add the details in when I go etching. Most of my channel is turning, but I've scroll saw as an extra. Now I have the table saw. There may be other items. Yeah, I've seen your dolls, Sarah. Are you like is that your job? Are you a tattoo artist? Do you do? That's cool. We might be getting you to add a few tattoos on. I've got to get JP's new logo. Mind you, I couldn't take it away from my man Curtis. He's an awesome tattoo artist. Curtis Campbell rocks. I've got to get Woodsley Summercraft added to my arm. I've got to get JP added to my arm, and I've got to get my granddaughter Leah added to my arm, and I've got to get a hammer, claw hammer, added to my arm. Of which I will tell you the story of that one day, once Rob is here. There is quite an amazing story when it comes to the hammer and such. Right, I think that will work. And then there's a love heart like that. Okay. I'm going to add my own scrolls and stuff like that, but I can add that in. Right. Let me see, where did you get it from, Paul, and what's it like? Got it from Axminster. Screwfix would not price match. Went to visit Stephen 8x6 this week and got the idea from him. Okay, I have to check that. Okay, yes. Only used it for the first time today and seems quite good. Waiting for a finer blade to be delivered this week. Bosch for 350 or 400 at Screwfix. Very good. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to fit in the glass. I may have to play with it a little bit, or I might just, if I've done it too big, I might just freehand it onto the glass. It wouldn't be the first time. Let's see how much of it I can fit in. Right. I'm just going to do the birds and then add the other part in freehand. One bird at a time. And I'll freestyle here. Yeah man, freestyling. Probably would have been a lot quicker if I just freestyled it anyway. No, I'm just going to freestyle it, people. I don't like that picture. It was the wrong size. Didn't think about it. I rushed it. So I'm just going to freestyle draw it. So, watch this space. Let me know if the noise of the... Let me know if the Dremel is too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. Okay. Okay, so this is quite a the glass, different glass is believe it or not, on glasses you get like a dense glass that is hard to engrave. These are quite strong glass. You can feel by the weight of them actually that they're quite a good quality glass. So you have to use different bits to accommodate. So I'm changing just to a, I'll show you now, just like a little small ball. All it is just a ball. A ball! Freestyling. Don't know how well this is going to go. Freestyling. You don't need to push hard with these. Sound no issue. Good, good. I will show you this bird in a second so you can see what it looks like. Keep your cuts all the same way when you're doing shading. I'll show you that just so far. Obviously there's a little bit more detail to go onto it, but very simple. You see that? That's the pattern that I'm following. I don't know if you can see that, can you? Whoop. Reflection, but yeah, it's simple enough. But what you've got to do is don't give it too much pressure and don't stay in one spot too long, because what happens is this glass is tempered, obviously, and what I found is if you leave the cutter on it too long, it melts the glass. I've got my glass. I have glasses on, Paul. I have glasses on, as you can see. But if this breaks, I've had pieces break on me before, and the way it breaks is it shatters downwards. It's just like a glass that cracks. Most of the time, it'll just crack, or it will fall to pieces in your hand. But I've never ever I've had a couple of pieces break on me, mirrors and stuff like etch mirrors and stuff like that. I'll do a mirror one day. When you etch mirrors, they just crack. They don't really explode. It's not like you're bashing them, they just crack and disintegrate, if you know what I mean. So there's no shards go flying or anything like that. It's not like dropping it. Trevor Carter has a good video for putting images. Doesn't he do chemical etching, JP? I think I know him. I know there's a couple of people do chemical etching. And you can take really simple images like this and make a glass really pretty. I've done wedding glasses and anniversary and birthday glasses and stuff like that. You know, you can take the most boring glass and make it pretty. And it's getting used to holding the tool and knowing which way it's going to cut, because especially with this bit, it's a round bore, it can tend to skip across the glass, and you have to control it. That's why I'm balancing with this finger. I keep this finger down. Like everything, Paul, everybody does it at their own risk. Everything I do, I demonstrate. I can't make people wear safety gear and stuff like that. All I'm saying is that I've been doing this for many years, and when I get something like this it breaks into big pieces. There's never shards. But yeah, obviously it can happen that one time. This is a fine powder that this creates. The one thing I would normally wear, but I'm not doing it at the moment because I'm demonstrating, but I would advise wearing a respirator, or at least one of those masks, disposable masks. I don't like the eyes, so I'm getting rid of the eye. The eyes don't look right. Fat finger syndrome. Okay, let me see what you're saying. Let me see, I can't see that. I was asking my mother's, were you etching it, or were you, he's asking etching, I'm taking it. Your mother's kitchen. Oh, ouch! And you busted it. Yeah, and that's really expensive glass because it's toughened glass. Oh yeah, etching. Yeah. I did wonder if it would answer you. All right. Okay. Right. So that's bird number 2. Turn it that way. I don't know if I put my hand in there, maybe if I put something dark in there. Maybe hold the board behind it. There you go. Can you see the birds? It's pretty quick. Do you know, if you're lucky enough that you can freehand draw, I know some people can't, but if you can't freehand draw, just draw out your image or print out your image the size you need off the printer, and just stick it on the inside of the glass and then follow it. Just follow the lines. It's that simple. It's just tracing. It's just tracing, man. Okay, JP, so I'm using the diamond bits. This is just a ball. It's like a tiny little ball. I don't know if you can see that. Put that up again. I'll put the board behind it. I don't know if that's showing. No. Can you see that? It's just a tiny little ball. I suppose it's about a 2 or 3 mil ball. That's all I'm using for that. And then you can, if you're doing bigger shading, you can get the bigger ball. They go up in size. That's the medium size. That's the large. and they're diamond. And then you get all different shapes. I find the balls work a lot better on rounded glass though, obviously. On flat glass and mirrors and that you can use the pointed ones, but these balls work really well. Freestyling. When you go around the curve of the glass, that's where it can catch you out. So I'm just getting the basic outline of the shape that I want. And like I say, I'm changing it a little bit. Not much, but just a small bit. And once I get my shapes, I can start shading it all in and tidying it up. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'll just fill in the shades then. Oh, let me catch up with the. Let me catch up with your. Smash them so they will stay on the glass. Ouch, Sarah, table accident. This is starting to sound painful. Sorry, Tracy, a table accident. La la la. It's very hard to keep up with the chat sometimes. Sorry guys, but it just looks like you're jibbing each other, and you, which is cool. I love that. Lots of curves in this. Yeah, that's what I like to see. You pick on them podcasters. I'm going to start up a podcast called the Piss Taking Podcast. Nearly done, folks. And then we just have a You can't have lovebirds without a love heart. There you go. That's enough of that noise for the night. I'll see if I can, I'll clean that up and show you it. Try and get a bit of a polish into it so you can see. There we go. There we go, folks. I think you can see it. I'm not sure if I can put some kind of maybe slide a bit of cardboard or something in it so you can see it. Not sure if that will help. Don't know if that improves it at all. Kind of. There you go, you get the general idea. Couple of tips I will give you if you are going to try this. Use my pencil here. Is to see, let me see. See where the lines, I don't know if you can see where the lines cross past the bird and stuff like that. Don't be tempted to go straight across the bird. Always kind of stop as if it is disappearing behind the bird and then coming out the other side. Don't get tempted to go straight across the bird, because it does destroy it. It is just like colouring. If you draw the line straight across the bird's tail there, you will see the difference, and it won't look as good. Now you can colour these as well. When you etch the glass, you can use inks. You can use inks to colour these. I'll put it right up close. You might see it better. There you go. Lovebirds. And that leaves the back. Then you could put 2 names on the back, and you can have a lot of fun with them. You can scroll mirrors. Etch mirrors. I might do a mirror one evening. I'll show you how to do that. But it's simple. You can carve away, and you can sell them for good money, especially if you make a nice box, put them in and line them with a bit of felt or what's that fancy stuff? Lace. How are we doing for time, folks? I'd say I'm near enough there. 1 o'clock. We're there. We're there, 2 hours on the dot. I was a little bit late starting, so that's about right. Let me put that up to me snozzle. Well guys, I know it wasn't wood turning, but as I said when I started this show, you're going to see lots of different bits and pieces that I do. It depends on what mood I'm in. I'll do different projects and different kind of thing. I'll show you this that I started. I flipping hate it. I like the technique, and I'm going to do the technique again because I think it does look cool, but I don't like the shape of the piece. See that? I don't know if you can see it. I started using the metal reactive paints, and I literally set fire to it and stuff. I'm playing a lot with actually burning wood rather than just pyroing it. So I kind of like the concept, but I need to learn how to steer it in the direction I want to go. But that's a piece that just needs. It is going to be a firewood. Anyway, guys, listen. Thank you so much to all of you that have donated. I will add your names to the list at the bottom. We're pushing well on to 100 again there, which is absolutely fantastic. You guys are absolutely awesome, and it really does help me to keep going. And you know, I only buy cheap bits and pieces, but cheap bits and pieces still cost money, right? If there's any project that you would like to challenge me to try, something that I've not done before, do you know, if there's a craft, obviously I can't go out and buy machinery and stuff like that, but if there's a particular craft or something that you would like me to try, then hit me up, challenge me, and I'll study it, and then I'll give it a try and see can I do it. Or if there's a particular thing that you would like to see turned or made or drawn or written or anything like that, you know, challenge me. Do you know? I think what we'll do is whenever it's someone's birthday, if you have a family member's birthday coming up, we'll say, or a celebration coming up, then tell me a bit about them. Maybe email me to templeboyturnings@gmail.com. Very easy to remember. Email me the details of the people or person that you want written about, and maybe I'll write up a bit of a funny poem for them, or a serious poem, whatever. Do you know, I do like writing poetry, and maybe I could do some of the writing live on the show. It might not be what you're into, but do you know, I really think that shows like this, just walk into the shed and do what you feel like doing, and let people come in and join in and watch and learn and take part. But anyway, I'm going to head off. Thank you guys. I might head over to Twitch for an hour and see, I might carry on etching or something and just work and see does Twitch work better without having Twitch on. I might have a play in a minute. But anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for joining me. I will see you on Wednesday. I think I'm going to do another early session on Wednesday around about 8 o'clock ish, maybe 9. I'm not sure because I'm back at work. And then the late show on the Wednesday as well. But until then, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Temple Boom out.